Pete. Plain Jane, this bitch so cold, bro. White boy's different, bro. Grateful, bro.
Suitcase, yeah. You heard me?
Let's get it. I just found out, man, you know, hey, man, I was off the medication, man. I'm so fucked up, bro. I'm just institutionalized. I'm a convict. I didn't even know this little my cousin the whole time. Los. Damn, Lo, why you ain't tell me Pooh Shiesty was our little cousin, bro? Damn, Pooh. We got the same line, man. My name Williams, too, man. G. Williams, man. You know what I'm saying? Janero Williams, man. Hey, man, we got the same last name, man. Damn, Pooh, man. Damn, nephew. Could call me, man. I'm on the medication, man. You know, I'm off the meds, man. You know what I'm talking about, man. The bitch supposed had went and got my medication, man. You know, big run out, man. Didn't bring my meds when she supposed went to got my food, man. You know, long story short, man. I got my medicine now, man. Goddamn, tap in with me, man.
All right, in the rap world, we got some interesting things that's going on. Boosie avoids jail time, which I think he was facing at least a year and some change for getting caught with a pistol in San Diego. Him and Kodak had some words. Fetty Wap gets released from prison 3 years earlier. Then you got Pooh Shiesty, who got out of jail. A guy hopped on the internet and said Pooh Shiesty was punked in jail. Then he walked back his statements. Let's talk about it, man. So let's start off with Boosie. You know, he ended up allegedly, from I read online, he got $50,000 fine, I think community service. He asked before federal court, he asked to avoid prison time, and he avoided it. He avoided prison time. So, you know, did he snitch? I don't know. I'm not saying he snitched or didn't snitch, but at the end of the day, you know, you facing all that time for a weapon. He can't be around weapons neither, and then you only get you know, probation and $50,000 fine, I think 3 years probation. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe he put some money up under the table. Maybe he put some money up under the table. And he paid them some money, and you know, that's all they pretty much be wanting. So it's good to see him get out of there. I know Kodak dropped a diss song or whatever right before he had to go to court, and you know, he said, you know, Boosie looked down on young niggas, and it's just like this nigga shit, man. But you know, I know Boosie happy. He ain't got to go to jail. You know, and you in California, man, like it's very liberal in California. Liberals don't believe in the right to bear arms. So you go to California and get caught with a gun, it's pretty much a wrap. So, you know, so I know he's happy that situation is off his head. I thought he was going to at least do a couple years, and hopefully, you know, he don't get caught with no more guns anywhere. You know, spend that extra money, be with security, have your securities be licensed, armed when you travel, and be done with it. But you know, he got the money, you know, you know, he got the money to keep it moving, and you know, he's staying on a strong strength of not snitching. So, you know, we're giving him the benefit of the doubt of not being a snitch. So I know he happy. You know, going into the New Year's, and you get that off your chest, and you know, hopefully he stay on his P's and Q's when it comes to probation. Now, switching lanes, you had a situation where, you know, Fetty Wap just got out of jail. Now, apparently some of his baby mama, You know, she got on the internet, Mosquito, whatever, and called him a BITC, whatever. But he got out 3 years earlier. I think it was for drug trafficking. I don't know why he got out 3 years early. To me, it sounded like somebody telling on somebody. You know, if it's federal time, I think you got to do up to like 80 or 90% of your Fed time. So I'm not sure if his shit was Fed time or, you know, but my thing is, if he cut a deal, he cut a deal. But to get out of 3 years earlier, you know, well, it had to be state time, or, you know, or it had to be a state time, good behavior, or he had to snitch on somebody. And that's one thing nobody talking about. You know, after sitting there 3 years, you see Gunna, some people believe Gunna snitch. Well, he snitched on the first 40 anyway, first 48 anyway. You see Young Thug snitching, and he probably like, hey man, you know, it is what it is. But that's my antennas raised, because I read around for the last day or some change, and there was no reason on why, from what I seen, why he got out. Was it good behavior? Was he completed half the state time? Did he snitch on somebody? And when it really ain't no reason why he got out, it sounded like he snitched. You know, in my opinion, it sounded like he snitched. You got 6 years and you just do 3 years. And it definitely couldn't have been no Fed time, because Fed time, you got to do 90% of that shit, from what I understand. So, you know, ultimately, you know, hopefully he changes ways around. People talking about get back in the booth. That's why that motherfucker was selling drugs to begin with, because the booth wasn't working. That Trap Queen and that, man, his shit came and it went. His shit came and went. He had his time. You know, a rap career is very, very short. So, you know, hopefully he got a plan. But the rap shit is over. I remember it was over with when he was trying to mimic Future. He was dressing like Future. His music was sounding like Future music. That's why they was going to sell drugs. That money was gone. The rappers be out here broke. They don't make no real money at all. But for you to sit here and do have 6 years Fed time and only do 3 years is crazy to me. But, you know, so be it. He out. But then you have Pooh Shiesty. A guy was talking about, well, Pooh was forced to stand up and eat in prison, and he couldn't sit down. And all of a sudden now, you know, he's saying that, oh, he got a mental illness, and I don't know if he got a cash app. I don't know if he got a call from somebody. But now you want to change your tune. No, which one was it? You know what I'm saying? Who called you or gave you a couple dollars to recant your statement? Because if that's the case, that's the case. You know, they glorify what go on behind those walls. And of course, he is a rapper. You know, with all that money and all the connections he got to Gucci, you would think he has some protection behind the walls. You know, but at the same time, the people obviously show with Gunna, whether you snitch or don't, or you snitch or not, they still gonna support you. The average law-abiding citizen, the first thing they think of when they hear a Dirt case, when they hear a TK case, when they hear Gunna case, a Thug case, I'm snitching. They were snitches in schools. They were snitches on their brothers and sisters. They was offering up information, you know, even, you know, to the police, even without being asked about it. So, you know, I find it funny when, you know, people try to sit here, law-abiding citizens try to act like they wouldn't snitch. They snitch at work for the frisky. They snitch at school for the frisky. So now you recant your statement after saying what you were saying. You know, is it true or is not? You could have got people on the horn, or did, you know, somebody get to you like, man, shut up. We understand most of these rappers ain't really gangster. They ain't really doing what they speak about. We definitely understand that. So, but, you know, at the end of the day, I don't really get what they feel like they get out of exposing these rappers. We know they see before. We know most of these niggas, they not gangster, they autistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell us something that we don't know. But hey, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Find me on X, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Hit the link tree, everything there. Join the Patreon. I appreciate y'all for supporting the channel. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.